Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen. Today we're going to be doing the final envelope stuffing of August. So for me, I just did 5 weeks in August, and yeah, that's just kind of how it works out because we do our budget either on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Let's count and see how much money we have. I think we're supposed to have 625. As you can see, I have no 50 euros this week, so I don't know how that happened. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, and 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 605, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we do have enough. 625 euros is what it was supposed to be. So I went to our wedding last week, the wedding that we were attending last week, and it was really nice. So this was Robert's cousin, and we also have a €2 here for the 52 week challenge. So it was Robert's cousin that got married. Their wedding was very, very nice. There was actually a lot of Irish speaking in it, which was very interesting, because it's just really not something that you hear very much here in Ireland, is speaking our own language. I know bits and pieces, but not very much. But let's jump in and we will start with envelope for Christmas. So we have 16 of these envelopes complete. So I'm gonna work on number 17, and usually I like to put like a 50 and a 10, but I don't have that. So I'm just gonna do 3 20s because we're putting 60 euros in there this week to finish off another envelope. So I did used to just do 30 euros each week, but now I'm moving on to 60 euros. So that is envelope number 17 done. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more to go, which is absolutely amazing. So then we'll move on to the blue binder. So first one out we have is clothes. So clothes is going to get €5. So we have the 5, we're going to add it. We have 20 euros in the bank. So this is our placeholder, 25, 35. So we now have 35 euros in there, which is great. Then we move on to one that we started last week, which is the 52 envelope challenge. So we did number 1 and 2 last week, and this week we're going to do 3 and 4. So 3 and 4 make 7, and that is what I'm going to put in. But first I'm just going to color them in. Myself and Kay from Pounds of Potential, we just seem to always be getting the really light colored Sharpies that just don't really have very much color, especially on camera. So yeah, and then we're going to do number 3 and number 4. So that means we have 10 euros in there already, which is great. So what I think I'm going to do, especially just for the first couple of weeks, is just get to like 10 or 12, and then try and condense it down if I can mark off one of the bigger ones. So if you remember last week, I have a humongous, absolutely humongous tin for this, and you can see I wrote on a 52 week challenge and the start date. So I'm gonna put in, and it's gonna be noisy, I'm gonna put in my money. So what I'm hoping for is that when it goes in there, the money, it flattens out, because I haven't folded it. I've just kind of rolled it up a bit. So that's the 52-week challenge done. Then we have these 2 challenges that are from the diesel, but somehow, some way, I need to keep all my diesel money because it's gone up again, and I need to put in 25 a week now, especially because school started back today. Next up, we have the Cozy Coffee Saver. Again, this is something new that I started last week. So we're gonna take this out. No, why did I take that out? That's the insert that stays that stays in the envelope. Oh guys, I'm gonna take out the actual challenge here, and it's a scratch off challenge, and I've just used that €2. Anyways, it's a scratch off challenge, so I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna get, but what I'm gonna do is just do this guy up here, and it's another 5. So this Cozy Coffee Saver saves 60. So it's gonna save 60. So I'm gonna put in, I'm gonna put in a 5. So I already have a 5, and I'm putting in a 5, so now there's €10 inside this challenge, and then we're going to pop this back in. So that's the Cozy Coffee Saver. And then we have Boo to You. So this is another new one that I started last week, and I'm going to take out my challenge card like this, and I'm just marking these ones off, so you can see this saves 80. So whilst it is Halloween themed, you don't have to get it done by Halloween. So and also you don't need the envelope and the insert, you can just purchase this if you want to. And because I only scratched off a 5 in the other one, I'm going to do the other ghost, which is 15. So I'm going to do 15 in this guy. So we're going to add 15. So there's now €30 in there. So that's good. And then we pop that back in and close her up. Then we have Dance. So Dance, I'm going to add €5 into. So the new term for Dance is going to start next week. So I have to pay €80 next week. And then we're starting to save for the next one. So right now we're just kind of we're testing out one of the classes for Ava. So she does 3 dance classes a week for 2.5 hours in total, which is a lot for 7 years old. So we're going to just test out one of the new dance classes and see how she goes. So there's now €90 in there. Ava's not getting anything. That's just money that she's had since the summer. There's €35 left. And shopping spends. Shopping spends is what I am saving for Black Friday. So you can see each of these are worth €20, and I'm going to add €20 this week as well. So we're going to pop that there. Get a blue. It's not the correct blue, but it will be okay. And mark off that. So we now have 6 of those marked off for €120. So let's make sure. So we have 50 in the bank. So 50, 70, 90, 110. No. 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. Yeah, 120. So yeah, so my shopping spends is saving for Black Friday, because I always buy at least 2 things on Black Friday. And then swimming is going to get €30 this week. So €30 is going in there, and it's adding to the 20 we have, so we now have 50. Swim also starts next week for Ava. She's moving into a new level. So I think she's up to level 6 now. I think it's 6. I think there's only 2 left after, if she completes, whenever she completes this one. So next up we have is school. So school, I purchased more stuff during the week, the last of the stuff. So I'm adding €5 this week because I want to bring it back up to 300. We now have 225. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21, 24. That's not right. 15, 18. 21. So when we get to 24 is when we can do the next one, so 240. So couldn't do my 3 times multiplication there, or adding. Motor tax is gonna get €5 as well, so that has €60 in the bank. So these are my placeholders, 65.75. So we're up to €75, and this is due in February, March time frame. Then we have insurance. So insurance is actually fully funded. We have the whole 500 for our car insurance and 250 for the bike insurance, but I'm adding just €5 more. So we have 750 in the bank and then €10. So we have 760 in there now. Then we have motor maintenance. This is going to get €10. And we have 400 in the bank. So 410, 20, 30, 40, 50. So €450 in there now, which is great. Then we have our rainy day fund, which is just to top up our emergency fund. So I'm going to add €40 this week to the rainy day fund. So €40 is getting added in. So in the bank we have €200. So we have 220, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300. So 300 in that envelope, and if we twirl it around we can mark off 4 more. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have €200 left to go. So hopefully that will be done in no time, because this is one of the goals from for the second half of the year for myself. Then we have the pink binder. So inside the pink binder, first one out is birthdays. Birthdays is going to stay as it is at €150. We have 1 birthday left, 2 birthdays left, 2 family birthdays left. And then we do already have a birthday next weekend that we have to go to, a cousin. Then we have this birthday, which is for Ava's birthday. So each of these balloons are €10. So I'm going to add a 10, and I'm going to color in a balloon. So you can do it either by the set, and there's 12 sets, or you can do it by each balloon. So there's 36 individual balloons. So that's how I'm doing it to save up the most. Last year we saved 400 for Ava's birthday. So I have no idea, obviously it's pretty far out. It's in March, so we do have a couple of months to go. Then we have the seasons challenge. So we have finished spring and summer. So you would have saw me stuffing summer in my last video. So spring and summer are now done, and I've decided to do the scratch off challenge for autumn. So again, I'm just gonna randomly pick one and hope for the best. And we got 20, but that's okay. So we got the little head chalk. I'll bring it in a little bit closer. We got the head chalk here. So as you can see from up here, the head chalk is worth 20. So we are gonna put in 20 into our envelope for this. So the stickers are optional when you purchase this. You do get the envelope with the vinyl and the 4 cards, but then the stickers are optional. I kind of like stickers sometimes and sometimes I don't, so it really depends. So €20 has gone into seasons. Halloween is complete. Summer is pretty much over now, so we do have some money left in there, but I do plan to do one more thing in the next week or two, so I'm going to use my summer money for that, and if we don't, I will just reallocate that. Then we have the Save 5K binder. So this is for our holiday, maybe a honeymoon, something like that. So this week I'm going to do 30. So a 20 and a 10 is what's going in. So if you've been here for a while, you know that inside the 250 we put €5. So inside the 500 we're going to put in the 10. So in that we have 120 inside the bank. So 120, 130, 140. So 140 in there now. So again, we'll turn that around and we'll give it a mark off. So 140. Then we have the 750, which doesn't have anything in it yet. And then we have this 1000 as well, so that we put some €20 in. So inside that we have 120, 40, 60, 80. So €180 in there now. And we'll mark this off. So €30 has gone inside our 5K binder. Then we have our wallet dividers. So they, as the name suggests, stay inside my wallet. So we have groceries, diesel, medical and house. So we shall just grab these out. So grocery, I'm going to go back to doing the grocery challenge. So what I need is 7 €10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 of those, and then 7 €5. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 75, 85, 95, 105. So we need €105. So next week I am going to have new cash envelopes and mini envelopes and stuff, because I haven't done new cash envelopes in a long time. And I will sort the €105 into that, because we're going to go back to doing the daily grocery challenge. So yeah, definitely watch out for that. Then we have diesel. So diesel is getting €25, which to be honest is not really enough, because it's gone back up pretty expensive. Medical is going to get €10. So in there now we have 40. And house is also going to get a €10. So we're just going to swap out one of the 10s for a 20. So we're back to 40. And then we'll pop these back in the wallet like so. Okay, now we'll just count this and see how much we've left. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70, 5, 85, 95, 205. Let me see. Okay, I figured out it. I put too much money in. I always put too much money in. So basically inside this binder we're supposed to do 160. So first thing out is the venue, and we're going to add 60 in here. So 20, 40, 60. So we're adding 60. And we can mark off one of the things. That's what that little note is there for. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 700, 900. 2,900 in the bank. 950, 3,000. 3,020, 40, 60, 75. So 3,075 is what we have in there now, which is amazing. And then this guy, we're going to mark off this location. I think that's a different color, but be fine. So give it a bit of a shake, shake, shake. Okay, then we have photographer. So photographer is going to get 10 euros. So that makes 70 euros we've put in. So now we have 1,050, 60, 70. 1,070. So we're going to mark off a 10 euro. I think we have, yeah, so I marked off this one. So I'm going to mark off the other side of it. So again, give it a bit of a shake. And then that's that. Celebrant. Good news on the Celebrant is we found a new one. So if you were here last week, you will know that basically our Celebrant that we had booked and paid a deposit with, she has come to us and let us know that she can no longer do it. So she did give us names of 2 other people who are free on our date, and we contacted both of them and we went with one of them. So that is great. I now have to send her her deposit because the previous lady sent mine back. So this is now complete. We have 700 euros in there, so 500 euros for our Celebrant and 200 euros for our intent to marry, which you have to pay the HSC. Then we have hair and makeup. Hair and makeup isn't going to get anything this week. Wedding dress is not going to get anything either. Bridesmaids, I'll come back to this in a minute. Some of the grooms. Okay, so let's just go for it. Let's just go. So bridesmaids, I think we only have 40 euros remaining here. Yeah, we only have 40 euros that we have to do, so we are going to do that. So 40 euros, we're going to put that in there, and then so in left over in the envelope, so we've already purchased their dresses. So we have 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340. So 340 left to spend on my lovely bridesmaids. And we're going to mark off. Ugh, I'm going to throw that one out. It is absolutely useless. So we're going to mark off the last 2 to show that we've done the 40. And then that's it for this one, which is amazing. Whoops. So bridesmaids is now fully funded for now. So that's that. So that was 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So we have 50 euros left to go. Just put a hole in that. So let's see. Groomsmen, I think, is going to get the money. This is groomsmen. This is groomsmen. We're just going to put 10 euros in there this week. So we now have 120, 40, 50. 150 euros in there. So I think we need to wait for another 5. And we'll mark off the next groomsmen. And then the final 40 euros, so is going to go inside wedding rings. So in here, so we have 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 660 euros is what's in there now. So we've just added 40 euros so we can mark off a ring. So that is it. That is all of the money that I have, because that money that's left over is not for this cash stuffing because I miscalculated. But yeah, I am happy with the way that everything is going. Our wedding binder is coming along really, really well. We have 6 months left to go before we get married, and it's coming in hot. But I'm happy with the way that we're going. I'm going to have to do like a recalculation to see how I'm going on the envelopes I have. I'm going to have to add in new envelopes because obviously we have other miscellaneous things. We have to pay for extra flower bouquets. We have to pay for, we're going to stay there the night before in the room, so we're going to have to pay for an extra room, and all this sort of stuff is already creeping in, and before we get down to little nitty bitty things as well. So yeah, anyways, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I will be back next week with another cash envelope stuffing. Bye.